I apologize, but
No apologize about it.
There's no way he get demolished. But for what he's doing, as long as they keep getting YouTubers and keep putting them in there with MMA guys, that's kind of over the hill, he's gonna continue to shine.
Floyd Mayweather just sent a serious warning to Jake Paul. Stay away from that Mike Tyson fight. And let's be clear, Floyd doesn't just say things for effect. He's undefeated for a reason and understands boxing like few others. When he talks about Tyson's comeback, you know it's not hype. Floyd's been watching Tyson's recent training, and trust me, Mike is coming back with a fire we haven't seen in years. He may be in his 50s, but his punches look as fierce and lethal as ever. Just like when he was the baddest man on the planet. Floyd's insight here is invaluable. He's been through the journey of a comeback and knows exactly what Tyson's bringing. Sure, Jake Paul has been working hard and has shown some skills in the ring, but let's face it, there's a massive experience gap here. Tyson has decades of fight history behind him, while Jake is still just beginning. Floyd isn't mincing words. He sees Jake as completely out of his depth against someone of Tyson's caliber. The message? Jake is walking straight into a storm he's not prepared for. If this fight happens, it won't be just any matchup. It'll be a serious reality check for Jake. Stay tuned for the rest of the story.
This is the fight the world's been waiting for.
Floyd Mayweather just gave Jake Paul a blunt reality check, holding nothing back in a recent interview. He didn't just warn Jake, he dissected his entire career, making it clear that Jake's skills aren't anywhere near ready for a fight with Mike Tyson. Floyd sees the massive gap in experience and intensity, telling Jake in no uncertain terms that he's got a long way to go before even considering stepping into the ring with a legend like Tyson.
And the only thing I have to say about Mike Tyson is everyone is always trying to judge Mike Tyson. He lived his life the way he wanted to live his life. No one can say what they would have done if they were in his shoes.
Floyd Mayweather, one of boxing's most celebrated fighters, began his remarkable journey in the ring at the young age of 7. Early on, he earned the nickname Pretty Boy, and over the years, built an awe-inspiring career with an undefeated record. Mayweather retired as a legend, claiming 15 major world titles across divisions from super featherweight to light middleweight. Despite his own fame and success, Floyd has never shied away from acknowledging the influence of another boxing icon, Mike Tyson. Though they aren't related and have faced off as fierce competitors in the ring, Mayweather has only ever spoken highly of Tyson. He respects Tyson's relentless dedication and unwavering work ethic, which he credits as an inspiration throughout his own career. Both men are giants in the world of boxing, and while their paths haven't always been directly aligned, they share a mutual admiration and a rare camaraderie. One memorable moment that highlights their bond happened in 2015 at a WBC convention held at the Mirage Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Mayweather, then the reigning WBC welterweight and junior middleweight champion, was on stage mingling with fans and attendees. Tyson, known for his powerful and unpredictable energy, suddenly approached Mayweather and playfully acted as if he were going to throw one of his legendary right hooks. The audience watched, captivated, as Tyson smirked and walked away after the mock punch. Mayweather's response was one of calm and sportsmanship. He barely reacted and simply smiled, eventually embracing Tyson, showing the respect and connection they share.
He said, as long as he continues to fight MMA guys and YouTubers, he's gonna continue to look good and shine. But once he fights a real fighter...
Mayweather retired with a perfect 50-0 record, a feat that places him in the highest ranks of boxing history. His insight and expertise are widely respected, and his appearances on podcasts or interviews are highly sought after by fans and journalists alike. Known for his selective appearances, it's always intriguing when Mayweather speaks out publicly, especially when his message is directed at another fighter. Recently, Mayweather surprised many by urging Jake Paul to reconsider his planned fight against Tyson. This rare piece of advice has everyone speculating on Mayweather's motivation. What does he see that makes him so adamant? Let's dig into the backstory and explore why Mayweather felt compelled to give such a serious warning to Jake Paul as the drama around this potential fight unfolds.
What happened? You're not tough anymore since your loss? What happened since your loss? Yo, we gonna bust him up, guys?
I told you before, put that
Yo, let's bust him up. Where you running, Jake? Where you going since your fight? Since you lost, what's up, Jake? Where you going, Jake? Oh, he's running! He's running! Look at him! Jake Paul running, champ. Why is he running?
Let me spill some tea on something you might have missed. The last time Floyd Mayweather crossed paths with Jake Paul was in February 2023, right after Jake's loss to Tommy Fury. Following that fight, Jake was roasted by fans and critics alike. On February 26, 2023, Jake and Tommy squared off in an intense 8-round cruiserweight match in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Jake had been calling out established boxers, determined to prove himself, but this fight didn't go his way. For Jake, challenging legends is his way of gaining fame, but taking on Tommy Fury was a tough test. Coming from a family of renowned fighters, both his father and brother are heavyweight stars. Tommy was a formidable opponent, and Jake ultimately couldn't keep up. Now, with another massive fight ahead, Jake has his sights set on a July 20th showdown with none other than Mike Tyson. The stakes are higher than ever, and fans are buzzing. And if you're curious to know what Tyson's coach had to say about this upcoming fight, you're in for some insights. Let's dive into it.
He's a monster. Yeah, the only thing I can guarantee, Mike gonna touch Jake, 100%. It's gonna be impossible to Mike don't.
This insight comes directly from the man closest to Tyson in the ring, his own trainer who sees Tyson's power and precision up close every day. Let's be clear, Mike Tyson is no Tommy Fury. Jake is stepping into the ring with a true legend, a heavyweight with a punch that's almost impossible to dodge. In his prime, Tyson's intimidating glare alone could shake opponents before the first bell, leaving many feeling defeated before a single punch was thrown. During fights, Tyson's razor-sharp focus allowed him to pull off flawless moves, mixing lethal knockout punches with slick defensive skills. He was a master at slipping punches and setting up devastating counterattacks. And now, Jake, relatively new to the sport, is gearing up to face him, seemingly driven by fame or something else entirely. Floyd Mayweather has weighed in with a strong warning. Jake is in way over his head. Mayweather made it clear that, compared to Tyson, Jake is just a rookie who isn't ready to handle the force Tyson brings to the ring.
He said as long as he continues to fight MMA guys and YouTubers, he's gonna continue to look good and shine. But once he fights a real fighter,
Floyd's message is pretty clear. He's hinting at Jake Paul's real focus, his YouTube career. Jake's made a name for himself filming videos, chatting with boxers, vlogging, and joining podcasts to stay in the spotlight. But Floyd's laying down a hard truth for him. When Jake steps into the ring with a true boxer, it's a whole different game. Nothing like the controlled YouTube content he's used to. In the ring, there are no do-overs, no edits, just raw, relentless reality. And it can break down anyone who's not fully prepared to face it. Floyd didn't hold back, warning that Jake's in for a wake-up call that's far from the scripted drama he's accustomed to online.
Well, I want to see how hard he hits, Mike. I really want to see, bro. Let's see all the legends, the myths, because you're Iron Mike Tyson, but I have an iron chin.
Floyd's roast hits home. Jake's mostly fought MMA fighters and fellow YouTubers. Sure, they're tough, but they're not trained boxers. They're more interested in a quick boxing payday than a career in the ring. Jake has big dreams, and no one's saying he can't go far, but he needs to respect the sport first. Boxing isn't about trash talk or crossing personal lines, like dissing someone's family and expecting to be taken seriously. That approach doesn't fly in boxing, especially when it's aimed at a legend like Mike Tyson. Jake even made a whole video mocking Tyson and shows up on every podcast or show he can, tossing out his jabs. And if you think that's bold, wait until you hear Jake's latest claim. He's not holding back on his ambitions, that's for sure.
All the legends, the myths, because you're Iron Mike Tyson, but I have an iron chin.
Does Jake even understand why Mike Tyson is known as Iron Mike? Tyson exploded onto the boxing scene at just 19. And by 20, he was already the world heavyweight champion. In 1985 alone, he fought 15 times, winning every match in a style that sent chills down the spines of seasoned pros. Sports Illustrated famously dubbed him Kid Dynamite, and Sky Sports still calls him the most ferocious fighter ever to enter the ring. Tyson's ruthless, no-nonsense approach and his brash confidence made him the ultimate villain in boxing, earning him the title of baddest man on the planet. As his dominance grew, so did his reputation as Iron Mike, a nickname that reflected his immense strength, his knockout power, and his sheer durability. His unbreakable will became the stuff of legend. Iron symbolized a fighter who could withstand anything, a champion made of steel. Yet here's Jake Paul, claiming he has an iron chin strong enough to handle whatever Tyson throws at him. That's more than just bold, it's bordering on delusional. Facing Tyson isn't a casual vlog or a podcast appearance. It's raw, brutal, and unforgiving. And Floyd Mayweather, knowing firsthand what it takes to face legends, has given Jake a stark warning. Back down now if you value your life.
I apologize, but
No problem.
there's no way he get demolished.
Most of Mike Tyson's opponents left the ring so battered they needed time to recover. Tyson never took on rookies. He only faced skilled pros who knew the ring inside and out, and he still dominated them. So imagining Jake Paul walking out victorious? It's a stretch. With Tyson's raw power and extensive experience, Jake would likely face a brutal defeat. When someone like Floyd speaks up, you know he's onto something. So, what do you think? Will Jake back down? Or is he in for some broken bones? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for the hottest updates.